I still got some manifolds because Ed and I would extract them off the engines. And the guy that was working there, he go, "You want those things?" I said, "Yeah, yeah." He says, "Yeah." I said, "Well, how much?" And he says, $5. We went back and got some more. Nowadays, you're lucky to find anything like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. People, I see them being sold on Facebook for $250 and up.
I'm amazed what some folks want for this stuff. Me, I've sold a couple for like $75. That's it. I'm not trying to I'm not planning on becoming rich with it. So but yeah, it amazes me what the prices that people put on some of that stuff on eBay.
I don't know if they sell any of it.
I know. I was thinking the same thing.
Well, maybe it's all the ship.
Ed touched upon that. Okay, he thought we could sell these things, ship them to people, and oh my word, the worst one was a lady in California. As you know, California didn't allow the 2-barrel because of emissions. So in later years, they could do it. So I sent her the intake and exhaust, and by the time it got to California, the wonderful post office managed to crack them. To do the right thing, I had to send them again. So that was not a money-making proposition. Shipping those darn cast iron manifolds, good grief! I did the best I could to package it, but man, they're heavy.
Yeah, those things they did crack as soon, when you look at them funny.
Oh, exactly. Until they put that rib in them later, that helped a lot. Yeah, it's just the nature of the beast. So Ed and I used to. It's in the book about how we put them on a car hood and drug them through the rain, because they were too heavy. And I remember he put tools in his pockets and his trousers were drooping down. I go, "Oh, great day, man." But the thing about it is, being in the Slant 6 Club, I have met so many people and made new friends over the years. It's just like you, Ed, Rich Gable, Willie McLean, Stan Ayton. I can rattle off some other names. Oh my gosh, I think my late wife and I found a realtor or something because he was moving into the Williamsburg area. So we kind of connected, and then I found out he had the Valiant. It was the day after Christmas, I think '92, and we went there, and he said, "It's a you pull it sort of thing. You pay your $1, you walk in there, and we'd scrounge all kinds of things that way." So that's where a whole lot of these things came about. And Dave, to this day, I think most people can relate going to the junkyard rather than pull out a Summit catalog and order things. As long as it's a non-moving part, we got differentials out of the cars. I'll never forget these two fellas came down from Maryland, and they had that Dodge military. What is that called? You know better than I do. Dodge military truck. Circle at the time had Labor Day would be a half price, so they found a cop car with a 440 to 727 in it. They spent, of course, the whole day extracting them out of the car. Well, by the time they finished, this is December, so the days are short. So they stayed overnight in a motel and then came back Sunday and loaded up in their truck. They were so happy because I think they got both of them for like $100. And so we would help them. And that was the whole idea of going to Circle. We get the folks that come. We did the Slant 6 meet at Circle so that if there was something that somebody wanted, well, we'd go help them get it. If it was something they couldn't handle or didn't know how to do. And we had another fellow, I wish I could remember his name. He had a Volare, and he found one of those tough wheels. So he took it out of the junker. Then we had some tools, so he went back and put it in his Volare or Aspen, whatever it was, because he was glad to get it. I had one for a Fugly. I found one. I put it on Fugly. Fugly was another thing. That was one of my favorite trucks. It was in bad shape. I got it at a dealership for like $1,200, and it had that ugly 70s pea green color, and it was beat up. The 3-speed Slant 6. So I started working on that. A friend of mine worked at the dealership, and they had a Ram Charger there with the bucket seats. So he gave me the bucket seats, which I put in Fugly. I built my own console in the middle and all that good stuff. Then went to my former sister-in-law's and her husband. He and I spent Labor Day, I think 95 or something like that, and we painted it. We spent the whole weekend prepping it and painting it. I got the paint from another fellow at work, DuPont paint. It was like a dark green metallic, beautiful color. So that's what I said. Well, so he sold me a bunch of quarts of that, and we painted the truck that color. The interior, I used rattle can, and I painted it black because the interior was that pukey green. So I painted all black.
No, it surprises me because he started out in the early '90s. Around here, that's when all those U-Pick junkyards were starting to shut down.
Yeah, yeah. It's a shame because we still have Circle, which is now Chesterfield Auto Parts. There's a couple others around here that are still operating. I don't know how much longer that'll have. I don't know. Of course, when you go to Circle now, there's no old cars. So now they used to have auctions. They would auction off. I remember they had a couple Kaisers, old Buicks, and stuff like that. They would auction off. But I mean, they were rust buckets. It was just fun. It was just, and we never took it seriously. So we'd go there, come back to the house here. My late wife would get out here and put the grill out and have hamburgers, hot dogs, and we sit in the backyard and just, Circle opened in, I think it was 92. I believe I'm right.